In March of 2020, the world as we know it changed as the coronavirus pandemic shut down everyday life across the globe. Places of worship closed, restaurants shut their doors, and millions of people were out of work overnight. For families already at risk, COVID-19 was a crushing blow. Here at Family Promise, North Central Palm Beach County, family is everything. We know that all families face their own challenges, and we are here to help them overcome those challenges to lead successful, self-sufficient lives. Our mission is simple: to end child and family homelessness here in Palm Beach County. Family Promise provides shelter, meals, transportation, intensive case management, and most importantly, a place to call home for families in need. And when COVID-19 hit our local families hard, Family Promise immediately jumped into action, calling on our community to step up to support our mission and to help our at-risk families. And step up they did, because we truly have a community that cares. Local small businesses started initiatives to give back to those most in need.
Our partnership with Family Promise in supporting their mission during this horrific crisis in our local community, around the country, and around the world is needed more than ever before. As a small business owner supporting a small local charity that does so much with a big heart and a big mission was a challenging point for us when COVID-19 hit our own business and what opportunity we would have to give. On March 28th, Table 26 celebrated 8 years right here in West Palm Beach. And through those 8 years, we supported Family Promise and the mission of the work that they do for homelessness right here in Palm Beach County. Our fear was, how can we give back when we're in need too? So when we celebrated our 8th anniversary, we asked guests to come and join us in celebrating our success through these years, but also during a fearful time, and asking for donations to support the mission and work that Family Promise does on a daily basis. Knowing that the increase of homelessness was going to continue, and still is, and they need your support more than ever before. So we ask you to give, we ask you to support. For those that are home and have shelter, think about those that do not.
Our partner organization, Extraordinary Charities, helped us pivot to work safely and remotely.
When the world changed in March, nonprofit organizations held their breath and got back to work. Faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges, organizations pivoted to serve more clients with fewer dollars than ever before. Staff members were forced with the choice to work from home or to come into the office so they could serve their clients. These were not ordinary challenges. Family Promise was able to pivot to serve their clients in a more remote manner, allowing their staff and teams to work at home so that they could continue the important work they're doing. We are so grateful for the work that Family Promise is doing, and we are so honored to be part of their team.
Local organizations partnered with Family Promise to help us feed our families and provide for their weekly grocery needs.
Hi guys, David or D from Hospitality Helping Hands here with Rodney, and we've been doing this food drive here since the inception of COVID, and we've been feeding families, putting families first, and the Family Promise of serving the most at-risk communities. Our mission is just to provide good, nutritious food every single week. People come here to the Port of Palm Beach and we load them up for at least a week's worth of groceries, whether it's diapers, dog food, and then great produce. We try to provide them with as much nutrition and nourishment as we can.
We expect to be here indefinitely as long as we have enough donations and food.
So guys, there's such a really bad need for this in the community because even before COVID hit, there were families that were not getting the food they needed. But we don't see ourselves going away in the foreseeable future because our lines are getting longer and longer. And as you know, the economic situation that's currently hitting our country, it doesn't seem like things are getting really better.
And our community partners called on their neighbors to help with our families' day-to-day needs.
Family Promise specifically is just important for me
because of the vulnerability that families go through when they are experiencing potential homelessness. And when COVID hit, it just of course changed everything, not just for Family Promise, but for all of our charities and our organizations. And as a community partner, my goal was to find a way just to do the little things that we can do. I think oftentimes we always want to focus on something big or grand to support our community with, but really at the end of the day, the little things are the things that really can matter the most. And so that's where I thought of the supply drive for Family Promise. In the height of COVID, we couldn't even get supplies, us. So I cannot even imagine what it was like for a family going through a tough time, not to be able to get the supplies they need to be able to take care of their children and their families.
Our board of directors pushed harder to fundraise and do the necessary outreach to keep our families afloat.
As a board member for Family Promise North Central Palm Beach County, I think I'm most proud of the fact that we help destigmatize what it means and the actual experience of being homeless. As a board, we really had to come together during this pandemic, and we were able, and I think that this is something that's very strong and something that means a lot to me personally, that we were continuously able to serve the families that are not only in our program, but families in the community. We served more families than ever. With your help and Palm Beach County, the community that cares, we're going to be able to creatively expand through more events, more outreach, and we're going to be able to help this community.
With our community's help, Family Promise has kept our doors open and continued to serve families experiencing homelessness. Because of our community that cares, at-risk families will continue to have a place to call home.
So my kids are now 6 and 5. The 5-year-old turned 6 in December, and they are both in school at this moment. One's in kindergarten, one is in first grade, and they are just a ball. Good days and bad days, and them having their own room and their own roof over their shelter, it's been one of the greatest changes for us. They are happy, they're comfortable. We used to live with family members, and so we always had to, kind of live by their rules, but now it's just us three in our own home, and they're free, they're able to do what they want and just be able to express themselves and really be a 6 and a 5-year-old. While in the program, with my case manager at the time, she really helped me build a lot of budgeting skills and money management skills. So after I got out of the program and became fully on my own, I've still used those skills to this day to, make sure that I'm able to pay all the bills, know what's needed, manage money, budget money, and really be adult about my decisions. And so those skills that I learned during the program really did help continue my success of being self-sufficient and taking care of my family and I. With being a board member, I continue to see the progress that Family Promise makes in helping other families that are in my situation or similar situations that just need that foot up onto life to be able to become self-sufficient. So I love that I still get to continue helping and learning different things and what the program accomplishes and is able to do to help other families like myself.
Visit us at www.familypromisencpbc.org and change the lives of children and families in need today, because every child deserves a place to call home.